Well, good morning. Today is April 14th, and it is day one of my life transformation. I'm going to create a new school system, a new business, and transform my health in the next 30 days. So I'm just waking up, and I woke up and I had this crazy idea. It was something I had seen a little while back called Adventure Academy, and I think it is a subscription based thing, but it's like for the year they have a promotion where you can get it for $59.99, and literally it's like that's the price of a video game these days. Okay, but that's a whole year you get, and it's a video game, but the kids get to learn reading and math and science and all that stuff. So it's literally an interactive video game. I think they relate it to, I'm not good at the video games, you guys, like Warcraft or something like that, where you like build a world. Anyway, I talked to my 10-year-old about it, and he is super excited. He's like, oh my gosh. And they have a free month trial. So I'm starting that immediately because, it is important for them to learn the core, subjects. But, okay, so started that. And then I am also doing the Lady Boss health challenge. It's a live 28-day challenge. It was $1. And so I'm starting that. But right now, the first thing that I'm going to do is do a quick, just relaxation meditation, okay, for stress. And it quiets my mind. And it's like I have an influx of creative ideas that come in, when I quiet my mind. So I'm just going to do a 5-minute meditation. And then I am going to bring that to my kids and see what they think about that and get them started on that. And then I'll probably start working on some business stuff from scratch, you guys. I'm not even kidding when I say from scratch. So I'll see you soon. So what are you guys doing?
We're playing Connections Academy.
It's Adventure Academy.
Adventure.
Is it like a game?
Yeah.
But you get to learn fun stuff?
Yeah.
That's super cool, huh?
Then Connections Academy.
Does it make you excited?
It makes me a little bit more. But
Yeah?
Me too.
Other than just going into a screen.
It's so much fun. It's totally like an interactive game.
Yeah. And I want to do
But they're reading, and they get to do like math, and they get to earn money, and then they get to build their own house and everything. It's super cool.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, so just gonna take this burn. This is gonna be for my health part of transformation. It kind of goes with the Lady Boss program, but it's just a really good supplement, Lady Boss Burn. So I'm gonna take one of these. I think you can take 2 of them, but it's just got green tea, caffeine, white willow bark, forksglorn root extract, and a couple other things. But it's really awesome to kind of like get me up and moving and energy and to create this morning. So we're on that. I'm just going to try to document everything that I do because I just want to do that for you guys. And it's pretty awesome that, I don't know, it's just exciting, right? It's really exciting to create a whole new life of like true freedom and like true freedom, and for the kids as well. Like, I'm really excited because, kids, they're constantly crying about how much they hate school, and it's true, like, and then when it's true. I mean, they do these, the same subjects for 12 years and then you go into college and do the same subjects more, and you're just like, this is crazy. But I'm excited to do something new and get them involved in things that they really love to do. So I'm just excited. All right, see you soon. Okay, so for health wise today, you guys, the only thing I'm doing on day 1 for health is just drinking a gallon of water. And I added these supplements in. This is called Fuel, and it helps with energy for like a pre-energy workout. And then this one is called Recover, and it helps with like muscle soreness and hydration for after the workout. But I'm gonna mix them together and drink that like 30 minutes before I'm gonna do a workout. So I'm just gonna do a really light workout, and that's really it. Hey guys, okay, so this has been day 1 of my transformation as far as my kids' school. I'm transforming that, and I'm starting a business from zero. In 30 days, I'm going to build a business, and I'm transforming my health as well. So this is kind of exactly what I'm doing every day to go from 0 to 30 days and see where I am. The point of this all is, 1, I'm doing this to transform my life and change the things that are no longer working for me, as far as the systems being shut down due to this virus. So I want to stand up and take control and create systems that are going to work for me and my family, instead of kind of being angry and bitter and falling more victim to things being shut down right now. So what I did today was really super cool. You're gonna see clips of the morning and how I decided to get the kids' school changed a little bit. So went ahead and did Adventure Academy. And what was so cool about that is, I want to tell the story because this morning you will see me right when I wake up, and I was doing ordering the Adventure Academy, and then I saw, because I have 2 boys that are 8 and 10, and so Adventure Academy fits them, but I have a 3-year-old girl, and so I was kind of looking at programs, and I didn't realize that ABC Mouse is the parent of Adventure Academy. So I was like, okay, cool. Like, I'm just going to do that for her. But I was like, oh, maybe I'll wait a little bit because, you know, I just paid for the $60 subscription for them. And so it was crazy. Caden, my partner, walked in and he was like, hey, I just got a text from my sister saying that she got ABC Mouse and there's 3 profiles that we can use. And so she wanted to give one to Zoe. And I was like, you gotta be joking. So really super cool. Absolutely. Thank you. Yes. So that's really cool. So for the kids' school today, they got to do that for an hour each. And then they went outdoors and did some outdoor play and scootering and stuff like that. So that was really it for the day. What I want to say about transforming the kids' school into them finding their passions and really exploring that is that, first of all, I'm not going to overwhelm myself. That is one of the reasons why I'm kind of transitioning from the online homeschool, because it's just a whole bunch of basically 5 hours where I have to literally sit with them and walk them through it. And it's overwhelming for me. Not only is it overwhelming for me, but it is just dry. And they're not going to be able to sustain that, much longer. So, and neither am I. Building a business, you need the extra time. So you know, that's more beneficial to myself right now, completely building a business with that. So that's super cool. So I'm not going to overwhelm myself. The other thing with kind of transforming their school is, you know, for years, you know, we all have gone to traditional school. So I want to take the, basically to open my mind to possibilities. And, you know, where, like, if just doing Adventure Academy for an hour and, you know, maybe like a fun project and then going out for some outdoor play, or just like cooking with the kids, or because that teaches them a real world skill and it's fun for them, and then some outdoor play, like that's all it needs to be. Do you know what I mean? Like, I don't want to overwhelm myself thinking, oh, I have to do math and science and social studies and this and this. Oh my, no. That's not what unschooling is about. So I really like that. I just kind of am relaxing into it, and, you know, it's going to be really awesome, I think, for them too, because when kids get to focus on their passions, you really see that sparkle come back in them, you know, the light of life come back in them. So excited for that. That's what we did for kids' school today. And then for health, the only thing that I am doing as far as anything in regards to health, I didn't change any of my eating really. I just drank a gallon of water. That's the only thing I did. And I will tell you, like, I haven't been hungry all day. Just drinking a gallon of water, I really have not been hungry. So that's pretty cool. Who needs to figure out a whole meal plan and a diet? Drink a whole gallon of water, and I'm not kidding. You're more thirsty than you are hungry. So that's cool. And then I do show you some of the supplements that I took today. But I am doing the Lady Boss program, which I really love the program, and it's super cheap. It's only $1. So hopefully I can get a link and put it down below for you guys if you're interested in jumping into her next live challenge, because it's really transformative, and I'm excited to see my results. So and then also, okay, so for business, so here's what I have been toying with, creating a course for probably the last 6 months. And I wrote a lot of it, but, you know, I just couldn't move forward with it because it wasn't exactly what I wanted to do at the time. So what I want to say about that is it didn't have the passion behind it. Now, that is so important. So if you guys are doing this challenge with me, because, and I want to say this, like, I'm going to be putting these videos on Facebook and YouTube throughout the 30 days, completely free. But after that 30 days, these videos are going to be like the course itself. So they're going to disappear from there. So if you're doing this with me to build your own business in the next 30 days, number one and day one is about finding your passion. Okay, because passion must be the driving force behind your purpose. Okay, behind what you want to do. Because to endure the trials and reach the finish line, passion must be the driving force. So today, it was pretty amazing. I have a kind of a little story to tell you, but a friend came over and we were talking about her life, and you know, she was telling me all about how her husband just recently left her, and you know, I could see and feel in her that she felt that it was her fault. You know, you could just feel that, almost because it was like, when she was expressing it, she, it was almost like she felt like shameful around it, like, it was her fault. And so you could tell, I could tell that she just was feeling like deep in her core that she wasn't good enough. And isn't that how anyone would feel if their partner gets up and leaves them, that they're not good enough, right? And so, we got to talking, and I started telling her that one of the things that I have learned over my spiritual awakening journey for 3.5 years ago, one of the most important lessons that I have learned is that one of the societal programming or conditioning, a false societal conditioning that we all have grown up with, is that we find our love in another person. Like, isn't that the goal? Like, you go to high school and, ooh, you're going to get a boyfriend, and is he going to be the one? Who are you going to marry? And that gives you somewhat of a social status, oh, they've been married for this long, they must be good people or good enough. And when you break up with someone, the first thing that people think is, oh, well, what did they do? What's wrong with them? How come, it's not working? And it doesn't matter which side it's on. They both have these things against the other, like blaming the other person why it's not working. Okay, so you guys, that is a complete illusion. That whole societal conditioning of that you need to find your love in another person, and if you don't have a partner, that something must be wrong with you or whatever. And I just stood there and told her that that is completely false. That's a lie from the pit of where, okay? Because the truth is, you guys, that the love that you think you need to find is not in any other person, ever. Nobody. Not a boyfriend, not a family member, not a child, not a pet. The love that you think you need to find is inside of you. And once you can come to that realization that the love is inside of you, then all of a sudden, it takes away that feeling, the unworthiness. Then all of a sudden, once you realize all the love that you ever need is in you, then all of a sudden you're good enough again, and you're valuable, and you're worthy. And it's just crazy that is the system, okay? So, I was telling her that that's not correct, that all the love that she ever needs is inside her. And, why is that? It's because, okay, so if the other person, if you're married or with a partner or whatever, and the other person leaves you or doesn't meet your expectations of what you think love should be, then instantly you turn on yourself and you think you're not good enough. Whether you do this consciously or on a subconscious level, because most of us are going to do this on a subconscious level, it goes into your heart that you're not good enough and you're not worthy. Because why? Because we literally think that we're not lovable anymore. Because that other person doesn't love us. Oh my gosh. Come on, people. So, the whole thing is a complete illusion, because you're born worthy and you're born good enough, and nothing you ever do or no person you're ever with or anything you do or don't do can never change that. So we were talking and I started getting super passionate about it, just like I am right now. Because you guys, I'm building my business too. So I needed to find my passion, and surprisingly, it came to me today. And so I'm just telling you the story of this so that maybe you could understand, because when I'm talking to her, I mean, I'm just fired up. I'm lit up talking about it, because as soon as she understood that, it was like you could see tears well up in her eyes, and she was like, I didn't do anything wrong. And she was like, oh my gosh, yeah, I can feel that that's right. Like, I need to like fully love me. And the whole time I was always trying to please him, because I was afraid that he wouldn't love me. But she's like, if I don't need that and the love is in me, it was like it just clicked, and she was like mind blown. And it just, oh my gosh, it lit me up, because I was like, wow, like I could see the healing in her heart instantly. Awesome, man. You know, I tell you, God is something else, because that's how he works. That is exactly how he works. Oh, it's so good. It's so good. It's so good, you guys. Okay, so that's why my passion is so strong about, okay, well, let me go on, because I did write this. So, but we having to shift to remember that love is found in you and not any other person out there. Oh man, you know, love, like the love that you know that you are good enough just the way you are, not doing anything. You're good enough and you are worthy. Like, you don't need any other person to be that for you, or to tell you that you're good enough or worthy, or to show you love. Like, that's not it. You already are all of that. Okay, so we did an exercise together, and I just, felt led to do this with her, because even though she, like, it clicked in her, I could see how, and even with myself, with heart healing, years of believing that I wasn't good enough because of things that had happened to me, or, how people treated me, or however, it's like you allow yourself to believe the lies that you're not good enough. And then it just sits in your heart. And then you literally believe that on a subconscious level. So you're and then you're just pretending to be happy and on the outside, but really inside, you're just super hurt. And we literally actually blind ourselves from it over time. Oh no, I've gotten over that, I'm good. But really, on a subconscious level, you don't feel good enough. Oh, it's a crazy, crazy, crazy circle. It's a crazy circle, man. It's time to get out of that. So, we did an exercise because your health radiates from your heart. Because that's the love radiates from your heart. And I don't know if you saw, I did a post on Facebook about this morning, but how the quantum physics expert was literally saying that, if you feel fear constantly, your immune system is suppressed. Oh, come on. It's like catches, but love, but the love frequency in you, that comes from your heart being healed, knowing that you're worthy, that you're whole, that you're good enough. And that love, it literally radiates like healing throughout your entire body. One of the things in the video that he said was, when you can tell someone who's in love, because they just glow. They glow with this presence of God. God is love, you guys. But I love quantum physics because it explains the spectrum so clear between what, people call the devil and God as more fear. Fear is a low vibration. That's what you could call the devil. And then up into love and bliss, which is the God. Like that's the God energy, the God frequency. Okay, so I just love it so much. But that's what the video that I posted was about, because it's like the healing, the heart healing is truly where your immunity from disease comes. And maybe this is why I don't have fear of contracting any viruses. 2 reasons I will tell you. One is because I just can feel the health in my body. Since I've been healing my heart, it's like I can feel the health immunity in my body. It's crazy, but I can't really explain it. But the more that I've healed my heart wall, the stronger and the healthier that I really feel. Okay. And 2 is that, I just trust God. Honestly, I believe that the day that we are born into this earth is set, and exactly how, and exactly where, and exactly when. And I believe the way we go out of this earth is exactly the same. And there's nothing that you can do that will ever change that. So if I'm meant to go out by a virus through this time, then so be it. But I can't live day to day in fear. See, that's where your immune system starts going down. And, there you go. So we did this exercise, and I told her to stand in front of a mirror. Every morning that she wakes up, stand in front of a mirror. And I did this exercise with myself in front of a mirror. You know that SNL episode where they're like, oh my gosh, where he's standing in front of the mirror and doing positive self-talk, like, I'm amazing and I deserve, love or something. Okay, help me out, people. I forget. It's been a long time. Yes, I am that old. But yeah, what does he say? Like, I am amazing and I deserve love, or something like that in a mirror. Okay, but that's exactly what we did. That is a powerful exercise to heart healing. So, we stood in front of a mirror, and it's like, I am good enough. And, if you want to do the exercise with me right now, as if we're looking in a mirror, but I am good enough. But it's the most important part is looking in the mirror, because you see yourself, and it's almost like it hits your heart and bounces back at you. And it's like you can feel the confirmation. Like you can feel the love hit you. Like, wow, I am really good enough. Like, I am valuable. Wow, so cool. So here's some of the ones that we said. I am good enough. I am healed and complete. I am awesome. I am worthy. I deserve love. I am healthy. I am special and unique. I am a leader. I am kind. I bring value to the world. My voice matters. I am a creator. I believe in myself. I trust my decisions, and I will take one step forward right now. And I love myself. So those are just some of the ones that we did. And it's just like, if you feel any sort of like twinge or tear jerk or something like that, that's just an indication that you have a wound there. And the best way to heal that wound is I literally ask God, you know, I just say, okay, you know, I acknowledge that I have a heart wound here, and I ask you to show me how to heal it or heal it. And I just wait, and trust me, it doesn't take long. And it's either like the revelation will come to me of what I need to do to heal that, or it's like it just goes away and I can tell that God just removed it from me. So pretty cool. And he'll do the same thing for you. You just got to ask. But that was how I seriously found my passion. And what is my passion? It is helping people to realize their worth and their value, and where their love comes from. That is, oh my gosh, I have so much passion behind that. And that also to find your unique path that's inside of you. So I said this yesterday, that everyone has a unique path that is as unique as a fingerprint. And so, but it's in you. You have to like unfold it, you know, and that unfolding usually begins with the heart healing. Once you start healing your heart, that brings health, that brings healing, and it's like your true passion starts coming out. So it was awesome because there it was. So, you know, if you have not found your passion or you don't know what it is, just continue to do the exercise in the mirror, that self-talk of, I mean, really, like, I am good enough. My voice matters. I'm an entrepreneur. I'm a leader. I love myself. I am worthy. I deserve love. All of those things, you know, that will heal you. But also just sitting down and writing down what lights you up. Because see, this conversation that I had with her, like I could literally, like I felt just the light in me. I was just on fire, you know, talking to her. And it's like, find that. What is it that lights you up, that makes you like just, you have passion behind it? What is that? And that is where we're going to start building the business. Okay, is from that passion. Anything else, you know, it will not survive trials and tribulation, you know, of building. So it really needs to come from that place. So if you're doing this with me, I encourage you to just journal it. Write down what really lights you up, what sets you on fire. If you don't 100% know yet, that's okay. Just do the heart healing exercises every morning, and that's what I'm going to be doing. So that's pretty much it, you guys. So how I'm going to build my business in the 30 days is just like this. Videos and PDF exercises that I will do for, you know, 30 days. And then I use ClickFunnels. And what I'm going to do is I did their 30-day, it's called One Funnel Away Challenge. And it's just amazing. I mean, I had done it, but I didn't have the full passion behind what I was creating at the time. And now I see where God is literally going to walk me through this next 30 days and just build it, because I see the passion now behind it, you know? So that's really cool. But I use the ClickFunnels. I definitely encourage you to jump into their next challenge. I think it was $99, but you do get a full playbook and stuff like that, which is really awesome. And but ClickFunnels is so easy to set up your business as far as, all the techie stuff. Do I need a web page? Do I need a funnel? Should I do a sales page? And it's like, why it is so easy is because it really puts all of them in one, and the technology literally walks you through it. It's super easy. And if you need to hire someone to do the things that you don't know how to do, they show you exactly where to go to get that done, and for not that expensive. So it's really, really worth it. And you can literally be up and running in 30 days. I know how important it is to all of us to not follow money, follow your passions, but to take action every day to start building something so that we are not sitting around being a victim of our circumstances. Okay, so I know this was a little bit long, but I just want to encourage you that this is not about, well, I'm building my business and transforming my kids' school and my health, but at the same time, I'm doing this to show you, one, that it's possible, two, that that you can do this with me, that it's not hard, and that you absolutely can transform your life and become an online entrepreneur. I know that it's scary because it took me quite a few years, but I just want to show my journey so that you can see that it is absolutely possible, and it's not hard, especially when you follow your passions. And so that's what today's about, you guys, is really find the thing that lights you up on fire. And yeah, I will see you for day 2. Have a good night.